Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. This is Sky Hurricane, and yeah, we kind of did finish the simulation mode for the most part, but I want to delay into the project so soon and actually show off a few cars that I alluded to through the project that that are only in this game, and I feel like they really need to be showed off. So I mean, one of them I think might be in the other subsequent games, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But our first one is in Venturi, and I know that this one's not in any of the other ones. I'm pretty sure it's not. But this one right here is definitely the best one to get. I mean, you can see the stats on that. It only weighs 2535 and has over 400 horsepower. But this one is the slower one, and it's heavier and less powerful. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this one just for the heck of it. Let's get this yellow. I don't have many yellow cars in my garage, and I think they both have the same information. Yeah, they do. And should be very, very fun to drive. And what I am gonna do with these is I'm going to test them on the event generator. So I'm going to tune them all the way up, and then I'm going to drive them on that. So I'm probably just going to do 3 different vehicles for one for each part. So this Atlantique here will be the only car I show in this. Of course, that event generator is going to take long enough in itself. And then after these 3 things here, we will ultimately get to the arcade mode. We're almost there, so. Alrighty, my friends. Wow, I'm really impressed. I was not expecting this thing to get 631 horsepower, but it was definitely no false advertisement. The name said turbo, and let's show its stats here, I suppose, before we actually get into racing. But yeah, the name suggested turbo, and indeed, it is very turbocharged. And wow, it lost a lot of weight too. Yeah, it ended up weighing less than the other Atlantique. Of course, it probably would end up dropping a lot as well, but I didn't remember this tuning up that good. Or I probably would have considered using it for maybe that Grand Valley 300K, but I'm glad I used the Storm. I had no regrets on that. As crazily behaved as it was. And of course, we're going to do the expert, so we'll have the 5 series of races. And I am prolonging this game a little bit by 3 parts or so, but I just love this game, and I hate to just let it go, it's hard to believe it's about done. And this car is not in any of the subsequent Gran Turismos, and I hated to not show it in some aspect. So there's no telling. Old Super Speedway, well, they're going easy on us, aren't they? There's no telling what kind of opposition we'll have. Since this is so powerful, we probably will have a certain opposition, which you usually get when you have really, really powerful car. But yeah, the front is 1.8 stronger. I'm probably going to want to keep it that way, just in case. Add a little extra stability, and definitely want to raise that. I don't know why that was so low. Alright, let's do this. Super Speedway. Yeah, I like these Venturis. Now, I'm not going to tune all these up like this. Yeah, this is what I expected. They're giving me They're giving me these tuner cars that you see in the turbo. You see these cars in... Well, no, you don't see that Lotus Elise. They are kind of a unique group. But, oh man, this thing turns. Whoa. I actually might want to make the front springs a little stronger. At least they gave me this first track as a good test, you know. But yeah, interesting group. I really like doing the event generator, though. It's one of my favorite things to do. I had kind of done it at the beginning of the project. It was some good easy money, you know, for the beginning as well, because they always give you opposition that's pretty close to what your car is. Wow, they're actually really keeping up with me on Super Speedway. I am duly impressed. But yeah, they will give you pretty similar opposition to what your car is. Yeah, usually the computers suck on Super Speedway, so there's no surprise that I'm winning. But yeah, this thing definitely wants to turn into the curves very, very easily. So the Lotus Motorsport Elise was second. The Toyota Altetsa 280T, I actually have that car, I think. Hell, wow, the Tommy Cara ZZS Coupe. I'm really surprised that was able to keep up so well. Of course, this was a very easy track, but I like how they put that 87 30 in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like how you always, like if you put a racing special model, you could put any car into these. If you put like a racing special model into this, you would get like the same cars. They would give you like the Mines, Lancer, and whatever. They will only go so high on the opposition. They won't give you like the GT1 or anything like that. Even if you pick the Scudo or the GT1 or something. Yeah, that car's a little rickety around the curve there. So I think I may want to lower that damper even more and increase my front springs even more. Rome circuit full course. So yeah, definitely for this track. Freaking this track. Me and this track haven't gotten along recently. I might be raising it too much, but we'll see. Shouldn't make too substantial of a difference. Yeah, these races are only 2 laps, so this may not make for a super long video or anything. Okay, this is, oh gosh, it's reverse. Oh man, this might not be too pretty. Me and this track don't get along good enough as it is when it's forward. And now it seems to understeer, so I might have made the front a little too strong. I don't know. The test will be when we get to the sharp hairpins. Oh man, yeah, y'all are keeping up with me, ain't y'all? Yeah, I like these though. They usually are pretty interesting races. I mean, because they do pick. Well, that ZZS Coupe is really doing good. Because I have that car and I'm not honestly a big fan of it. Of course, it makes a big difference when you know the track. Oh gosh, that's a sharp hairpin. Oh yeah, I like the way this drives now. It's very controllable. That kind of sucked. Not even gonna lie. Golly, this car's fast. This car gets down, man. Whew. I actually thought I might be. Wow. That Motorsport Elise, golly, it's fast too. I mean, I didn't think that thing really tuned up very much, but it doesn't really seem to matter. Of course, it's so lightweight. You know, 300 horsepower on it would be like 600 in this, so. Oh, golly, they're all wanting me, man. Ladies. Golly. One at a time now. One at a time. I can only handle so much at once. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Hope we get a track that I actually know and can test this car's full potential. Because it's hard to really know how good this car is because I don't know this track backwards at all. Oh my heavens, that sucked. Gosh. It's hitting everything. Alright. Ooh, that Altezza wants me, man. Of course, they all want me, but. Yeah, that was a shame. I really wish they would have given me that forward. That way I could tell. Keep on. Wow, the Tommy car got fourth. RX-7, you aren't doing so hard, baby dog. What's up? I really figured it would be beating the well, the Altezza's doing good. I figured it would be beating the Tommy Kyras. Huh. A lot of yellow here. All of us are spinning those wheels. And they wanted me on that race. Golly, man, I felt so loved. Almost a little too loved, you know. And I actually think that other Atlantique that starts out with 400 horsepower, I don't think it really tunes up quite as much as this does. I really don't think it does. I'm just going off memory, so I may be wrong, but this one, you know, may really be the way to go if you want that power. The other one does have better aerodynamics, though, so kind of pick your poison, or pick your poison. Neither one really is poison. Kind of pick, you know, just whatever suits your driving style, I suppose. Alright, now Grand Valley Speedway. I know this track forward and reverse, so I feel more comfortable here. Even though it is a long race. Well, let's just do laps. Oh, it'll be interesting to see, compare this to the Lister Storm. Oh, it's reversed, though. Yeah, that shouldn't make too much of a difference on the time. I'm guessing I should be. Yeah, this should be considerably easier to drive than that Storm was. I think I really should have tested before doing that long endurance race with the Storm. I should have really done more tests with it first. I did no test at all, you know. And it had been years since I'd driven that car. But you know, we won, and we won quite gloriously. But you know, this thing actually wanted to really spin out itself. And now, you know, just increasing the springs a little more made such a world of difference, you know. I think this might be a little lighter weight than the Storm. Golly, this hairpin here always gave me trouble with that Storm. Yeah, this has been so much easier to drive. Yeah, they're keeping up with me though, despite my great performance. They're kind of spread out though. That Altezza and that Motorsport Elise and that Tommy Kyra seem to be the best. Whoa! Yeah, I really like the way this drives. Probably won't get as high of a speed on this as we did with the Storm because we are not coming from the high speed corner. I don't know, we are actually 189. Wow. This thing is fast as all get out, man. We got as high of a speed on this track as we did on Super Speedway. So what was the best lap time I got with the Storm? Wasn't it like 142? I believe it was. Because that was with the track going forward. And with 60 laps of practice, you know. Yeah, I should get a pretty similar time. Unless I spin out or something really stupid. And that Motorsport Lace really is a good car. I always underestimate that. Yeah, there's one race in Gran Turismo 4, one of the endurance races. The Motorsport Lace like is your biggest opponent, you know, that you have to worry about in that race. Nice and stable. I like it, man. Oh man, that was kind of stupid though, I ain't gonna lie. Look at me, I got them all spread out. Yep. I don't think we're gonna quite beat the Storm's time, but of course, you know, that's with 60 laps. Yeah, 144, that's not bad at all. That's a good lap. Wow, they were all spread out. Wow. The RX-7 actually caught up to 4th. Tommy Kairos. Oh, whoa. What happened to him, I wonder? Wow, they couldn't take the heat on that track, could they? I think I want to watch the replay and see what in the heck happened. Of course, I'm not going to cut this, but... Well, I say one thing that happened right there is it messed up on the little hairpin and got stuck. but this one still ended up beating this one. Oh wow, I see where he messed up. Golly, man. They all keep messing up. Wow, this is an interesting little race. The computers just couldn't handle it, man. And Atlantique had messed up right before the blue one messed up for the M30. So that's how the Lace got so far ahead, and it's keeping up with me. It messed up on that corner though too. The Atlantique and RX-7 took that corner well, so did that. Oh, he messed up again though. Poor little ZZS. Can't win for losing. Alright, I just know something bad's about to happen here. Let's just watch this. I have a wild feeling something bad's about to happen. Look at it gaining on that RX-7. But oh my gosh, late braking, computers. Oh, y'all are so silly. Oh my gosh. Oh my heavens, that was so funny. I mean, it was funny, but it was sad at the same time. I mean, gosh. I shouldn't be laughing at the poor granny's misery. They don't know how to drive. They can't help it. Gosh. Autumn Ring. Oh, golly. They're really going to suck on this track, I bet you. Alright, let's do this. Autumn Ring. I love Autumn Ring. Seems like we always get it backwards, though. Really, I don't care. I think it's actually forward this time. Yeah, it's forward. Doesn't really matter, maybe. And that old Tets has been doing pretty good in this, though. And so has the Lace. That Atlantique is a good car, though. I'm proud that I own one. Gosh, I just can't drive with this view. I don't know what it is, but Sometimes I can. Sometimes I surprise myself. That Tom McIver M30 is trying hard, man. They all are trying hard. You have to give them. You have to give it to them there. I mean, they are not giving up. They're all battling. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I messed up kind of like they did. Oh man, not that bad though. Yeah, the Lace and the M30 and, well, they're all pretty close though, except for the RX-7. It looks like it's bringing it through. They all go off the road, though I don't think the RX-7 went off the road. So it probably passed a few of them. Oh, somebody really got screwed up there. I wonder if it was that Tommy Cara, that red one. Nope, I see it right behind me. It's probably the blue one, yeah. Really like that 87 M30 though. It's a really cool looking car. I'm thinking about actually picking it. You're probably like, no, Sky, please don't make this longer, please. You're already boring us to death as it is. We want you to get on the Gran Turismo 3. Golly, I mess up on that curve every time. Other than that, though, this track's been very much in our favor. Oh yeah. No surprise that the Lace was second. Oh yeah, the M30 kind of messed up, didn't it? Poor thing. Well, don't guess we really need to see that replay. We already know what happened. It's only one more race. You know, these are all going to be pretty short. I might just probably upload them all on the same day. I mean, they're going to be short in comparison to the other videos I've done, you know, through the project. So one more race. Where will we go? Really, game? I have had this happen before. The same exact track. Will it be reversed this time? Hopefully, at least it'll be reversed. I feel bad for the poor computers. It's like, we suck at this track and now we get it again. Oh, it's reversed. So, well, that gives them a little more hope, possibly. Really like that Tom. I like that blue car. I really do. It's a really pretty car. Lace. Thank you for letting me pass. Oh gosh, whoa. Yeah, the M30 has a bad habit about running off the road. Yeah, sometimes you might actually see cars like the Wygard Vector twin turbo. I was kind of hoping that we would see that. It's tempting for me to actually tune one of the cars I was going to get all the way up, in hopes that we would see it, but that still wouldn't guarantee that we would see it. But I actually think I did better on this track in reverse. Of course, you don't get as high of a speed, but I don't know, the computers really are probably doing better too. Oh, whoa, whoa. We don't need any of that spinaroo. Much as I love this track, it would have been cool to have it differently. Surprised they didn't give me a Rome tonight. Oh gosh, okay. The M30's done pretty good on this one. What really messes it up is high speed sections where it brakes too late for the upcoming curve. That's what messes it up, I say. Not just it, but all of them pretty much. Alright, good old success. Well, that M30 stayed right with that at least. Who was last there? The Mazda? Yeah. Poor RX-7. Well, that was a pretty cool championship, even though I did kind of over-dominate, but still pretty cool. And I hope y'all liked it. I think it's pretty fun doing this event generator. I really wish that they did something like this in the subsequent Gran Turismos. I think it really would have been a great idea. But they didn't, so. But yeah, you actually win $100,000 for doing all this, you know. Nothing like what we spent on the car, you know, and tuning it. Now, I don't want to say the replay. But still, you know what? It's really good for starting out, you know. It really helped me get going at the start. But I think to unlock it, you have to have done the super license, so be sure that you do that. But y'all, we are going to end this part here. I hope that y'all enjoyed, and join me next time for another one of these. So, we'll probably do 2 more of them. This has been Sky Hurricane. I hope you have a super awesome, blessed day, and as always, stay awesome, y'all. Goodbye.